Hey everyone, welcome back to Crazy Travels. I'm your host, the Mohawk Traveler. Now, who doesn't enjoy a good scam? Well, scammers enjoy a good scam because they win, you lose, and everyone hates to fall victim to one of them. So it's always important to know that before you go to any country, you should always know which scams to look out for and how to avoid them. So today we're going to go over the top 5 scams of Bali, Indonesia. So let's get into it. Scam number 1 is currency exchange scam. So the currency exchange scam, pretty easy. Any town you go into or the cities, you'll see lots of money exchange places all over the place. And they'll offer you super low fees, low rates, no fees, no charges, no nothing. And it seems too good to be true because it is. What happens is you go in there to exchange your money, they're exchanging it, they're talking to you, like they're sugarcoating you, buttering you up, whatever. And when you're not paying attention, they'll slip 1/5 or 1/4 of the money they just were giving to you. All of a sudden you sleight of hand and then it's gone. And you don't know where it went. And of course, you're not paying attention because you want to go out, you want to do things, you want to enjoy your holidays, you want to enjoy your vacations, you want to go surfing. So you're not paying attention and they'll just slip it away. How to avoid it? Pretty simple. All you have to do is when you exchange your money, either go to a bank if it's open, but better and faster, just go to an ATM. Just use your credit card, ATM machine. You're guaranteed the same rate and you're not going to get swindled, and there's no way there could be sleight of hand. So how to avoid it? ATM. Easy peasy. So scam number 2 is the taxi Uber scam. And taxi and the Uber, we're gonna just lump them together in one because in Bali, Uber is not allowed. If you see anyone who says that they are an Uber driver, don't drive with them because Uber has pretty much been outlawed in Bali, and Bali has a pretty notorious taxi mafia going on. So if you are in an Uber and someone from the taxi mafia, because it does exist, sees you in there, there can be really big problems for both you and the driver and just your physical well-being. So number 1, for the Uber people, avoid them. Uber's not allowed there. Don't use Uber. It's easy as that. When it comes to the taxi scam, unless the taxi is from a certain company called Bluebird Taxi, you don't want to take any other taxis. Bluebird Taxi is the best in Bali. Their taxis are really nice. The drivers dress very professional. They take their job very serious. The meter is always on. It's never broken. Just use Bluebird Taxi. Any other taxi, don't use them because the meters are going to be broken. They're going to charge you a lot more money. And pretty simple with this scam is Uber, don't use it at all because you can end up in a lot more trouble if you don't run into the taxi mafia and a police officer sees it's an Uber driver, then you will be in trouble with the police officer. And when it comes to taxis, only use Bluebird Taxi. That's the only one you want to use. Pretty much, if it's not Bluebird, it's almost guaranteed that these taxi drivers belong to the taxi mafia in Bali. So, scam number 3 is the Auroch Scam. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm gonna put it up right here. There it is. You see that? A-R-A-K. I think it's pronounced Auroch, but I'm not 100% sure. And what Auroch is it's a very cheap type of liquor with a really high alcohol content. And it's basically the Bali equivalent of moonshine. But this stuff is dangerous. It is really, really dangerous. There have been many tourists over there who decide they want to drink that and they've ended up blinded or they've ended up dying because of this type of moonshine. And how you avoid this scam is really simple. Anywhere you go that offers it, just don't buy it. at all. Avoid it at all costs. And if you're going to a nightclub or a restaurant or wherever and you see, oh, they have cocktails that are made with vodka or just vodka, they say, hey, yeah, here you go, here's Grey Goose vodka. A lot of restaurants, a lot of nightclubs to save money won't use real vodka. They'll use this Auroch stuff instead. And once again, it's really, really dangerous. How to avoid it? Simple. Never buy this stuff, never try this stuff. If you go out to restaurants or nightclubs, anywhere, and you see the drink contains vodka, stay away from it. It's much better and it's just a lot smarter just to, if you want to drink alcohol, stick with the beer. Stick with beer. And one of the best beers over there, is pretty much the only beer over there, is Bingtown. Stick with that beer. That beer is delicious and it's super cheap. It's cheaper than water. Just stick with that and stay away from the hard stuff. Scam number 4. Beautiful. Scam number 4 is the timeshare scam. This one probably is more so for the travelers who have a little bit more money or just look wealthier. And how it works is a local will come up to you and they'll say, hey, you won this gift and you won this free lunch or dinner or whatever. You just have to come to this location. And of course, the location is going to be really, really, really far out of the way. And they will insist on driving you, even if you have your own car or if you have your own moped or scooter, they're going to insist on driving you. And there's a reason why they do that. You get there and yeah, you'll receive a gift or whatever it is, and you'll receive your meal. And then all of a sudden it turns into a timeshare, a timeshare talk. And once again, it is a high pressure situation. And all they're gonna do is pressure you to buy. And I'm not a fan of timeshares at all. I think they're horrible. If you have one, I guess good on you. I think they're really bad. And in Bali, how it works is they'll take you over there, and if you don't buy, if you say, hey, I like the meal, that was great, I really enjoyed this little conversation that we had, I like my little gift, but I want to go. If you decide not to buy after X amount of hours of them pressuring you into it, hey, that's fine, no worries, but they will refuse to drive you back. And like I said, wherever they take you is really, really far out of the way, and they will insist on driving you. So you're either gonna have to walk, or hike 10, 15, 20 kilometers to get back to where you need to get going. Or if you decide, okay, I'm gonna change my mind, I'm gonna buy the timeshare, then they'll take you and they'll drive you. So, how do you avoid this scam? Easy. If some stranger comes up to you and they tell you that you won something, ignore them. You won nothing. And if they actually happen to tell you that they have a fantastic timeshare package that they can give you and a great deal, blah, 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 don't. Just don't. Get away as soon as possible. And before we get to our last scam on the list today, remember that there are lots of scams in every single country, and we will be coming back to Bali and visiting it again, going over even more scams that you can look out for and avoid. But for today, on the last of the list for this video, it's going to be scam number 5, which is the free guide scam. Free guide scam is pretty simple. You'll be walking, maybe you're in Ubud, maybe you're down south in a little peninsula area, and you're enjoying surfing or whatever, and then a person will come up to you, one of the locals, and they'll say, hey, you want to go check this place out, this place out? Hey, I'm a local, I'm from the area, I know where everything is, I'll be your free guide for the day. And you might be thinking, oh, that's really cool, it's really nice of them, they just said, I'm going to do it for free. That's pretty cool. No, it's not, because yeah, they will give you a nice tour and you will probably learn something and see something that you didn't expect you were going to see, but at the end, they're all of a sudden going to demand a really high amount of money to get paid, and they will pressure you and they will shame you until you pay them. Or it can work the other way, where they don't demand anything, but near the end of their little private tour they're giving you or throughout it. They'll be taking you to different gem stores, jewelry stores, clothing shops, and all of these places are in cahoots with one another, and they're all set up there just to scam tourists. And how they do that is they get a free guide to go out, find them, show them a good time, butter them up a little bit, and then they take them to these stores, which are, once again, just like in the timeshare stuff, it's a very high pressure situation for selling. And if you're not careful, your guide will actually take you somewhere, especially in a bigger city, into all these weird twists and turns and alleys and whatnot, so you get lost and confused, so you don't know where you are. How to avoid this? It's pretty simple. If anyone comes up to you and they offer to be your free guide for the day, don't do that. You can look up online, you can find lots of agencies which will have amazing guided tours, and they'll tell you the price, the rates for the hours and everything. Just go online and book something there. Don't accept anything from someone on the street, because nothing is ever for free. So I hope you enjoyed today's video of the top 5 scams in Bali, Indonesia. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like. Better yet, hit that subscribe button, because I would like to build this channel out and continue to grow. Any support you guys can give would be really appreciative, and I would really love it. So please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'll be getting out a video, at least 1 video a week, if not 2 videos a week. And all the support that you can send my way would be fantastic. Thank you, and have an amazing day.